The right-wing party PNOS had planned a demonstration on the Messeplatz on Saturday the 24th of November. It was authorized by the authorities. PNOS is short for Party of National Orientated Swiss. They were classified as a right-wing extremist party by the Swiss Federal Office of Police in 2001. The PNOS wanted to demonstrate against the UN Global Compact for Migration and called for the demonstration on social media. This pact is a draft for an international agreement on the management of global waves of migration. It is not binding. Countries are free to decide whether to accept it. The compact is currently under discussion in the Swiss Parliament. The announcement of the demonstration led to reactions from the left extremist sector. Under the slogan "No Messeplatz for Nazis", the anti-fascist group Basel Nazifrei called for a counter-demonstration on social media. As the picture shows, graffiti promoting the counter-demonstration was used as well. A previous attempt to have the counter-demonstration approved had failed. Nevertheless, more than 500 left-wing orientated demonstrators gathered at the Messeplatz, even before the PNOS demonstration started. They encountered 30 PNOS followers. The police intervened and separated the two groups. The situation escalated. Rubber bullets and irritant gas were used by the police against the left-wing demonstrators. The PNOS demonstration had to take place behind the Messeturm, and the participants were protected by a large number of police forces. 2 hours after the beginning of the demonstrations at the Messeplatz, authorized demonstration organized by the USO started at the Drei-Rosenbrücke. The USO is a socialist party which, according to its own statements, is committed to equal rights and especially against racism. We spoke with a user member about the motivation behind this rally.
Bei dieser Demo geht es darum, ein ganz klares Zeichen zu setzen gegen Rechtsextremismus. PNOS ist aufmarschiert, wollte auf dem Messeplatz, wir haben das zum Glück verhindern. Wir sind jetzt hier, die Gegenveranstaltung auch nochmal. Wir setzen ein Zeichen, weil das geht einfach nicht, kein Ausbeutung gegen Faschismus.
The demonstration was absolutely peaceful. During the demonstration at the Drei-Rosenbrücke, the left extremist demonstrators at the Messeplatz decided to move to the police station Clara. They wanted to demonstrate for the release of 2 people who were arrested during the escalation of the counter-demonstration. The police protected their station with a large number of police forces. Directly in front of the police station, a shopping cart was set on fire. Despite noticeable tensions, the situation did not escalate again. The counter-demonstration broke up afterwards. We spoke to a participant of the counter-demonstration who claims to have been shot by the police without any reason.
Friedliche Demonstration an sich, dann kamen ein paar Faschos aus dem Parkplatz raus, also Parkhaus. Die haben sich angefangen zu boxen und dann kommt Polizei ohne irgendeine Ankündigung, schießt einfach. Ich stand da, ohne irgendwas gemacht und wurde getroffen.
Despite this incident, he states, the counter-demonstration was very successful.
Wir haben es geschafft, dass die Demonstration von denen nicht wirklich stattfinden konnte.
PNOS criticized the counter-demonstrants and claimed that their demonstration was a success anyway. How pathetic is it when there are about 100 anti-fascists following the call of a mentally deficient speaker? How stubborn, disillusioned, frustrated and simply free of intelligence do you have to be when you are out for a riot for no valid reason at all? Our demonstration has taken place, although with some delay and under difficult conditions, and yet we know that the lectures of our speakers have been met with open ears. The members of Basel Nazifrei also see their counter-demonstration as a success and claim to have set a clear sign against right-wing extremism. The demonstration of the right-wing extremist party could not take place as planned because over 2,000 people from Basel and many other regions demonstrated against it and overtook the Messeplatz. The 30 Nazis who had already gathered were pushed behind the Messeplatz, where they were protected by the police. The neo-Nazis of the PNOS had to stay inside the coupling of the police and probably had more than a bad day. Several times the police took violent actions against the counter-demonstrators. By massively participating in the counter-demonstrations, the people of Basel showed that they would not tolerate Nazis in their city. On Saturday, 24th November, 2 PNOS members and 1 counter-demonstrator were injured. 2 counter-demonstrators were arrested. No major property damage was reported. The 3 demonstrations mentioned were not the only ones on that day. 2 other authorized demonstrations took place. One by the LGBT movement on Klaraplatz, protesting against the right-wing self-determination initiative, and a workers' demonstration against the planned Novartis job cuts. Both took place without further incidents. There were also 2 major events, the annual City Run and the Christmas market at the Barfüßerplatz. Both could take place as planned. Considering the number of simultaneous demonstrations and events, the number of people who were wounded or arrested is rather low.